However, we're going to spend a lot of time looking at a different format. It's going to be on the computer, but on the CASP test site. It's not the actual CASP test like I've been saying. It's just kind of a practice to get familiar with the calculator, familiar with the buttons, like how to flag stuff, and we'll use their questions. A lot of the stuff is what we've done in Unit 8. So if you are confused on how to get angles, or how to solve for the circumference of a circle, that's part of the review today. Before we get to circumference though, level 1 is the area of composite shapes. A composite shape is just kind of two that are molded together. You're going to draw a line, vertical or horizontal. I'm gonna do it vertically. Aiden, get to work. First dash, just a second. Cool. Looking at that shape, I'm going to start with rectangle number 1. The rectangle to the left, let's label with a 1 and a circle inside of it. Draw a line vertically, and I'm going to try to figure out that area. There's a ton of numbers here, so it might help me to just circle the ones I'm going to be using. What are the length and the width of this rectangle? Ignore the 24 because that goes way past it. Let's use 14 and 7. Circle those right now. How do I find the area of those two, Judah? Using 7 and 14, what do I do to find the area?
You multiply them both together.
Great. 7 times 14, plug it in for me, please. Dublin, what do you get?
98.
Cool. Box this for later. We're missing a second rectangle down here. Jersey, what two side lengths am I going to use for rectangle 2?
10 and 14.
Great. Why don't I use a 7, Jenica?
Because it doesn't go with that.
Yeah, it's not the entire length. So we're going to just ignore this one, ignore that one. They're there kind of to confuse us, or if we choose a different path. 14 times 10 is 140. What do I do with those two numbers, Summer? Yeah, combine them up. That's the total area of the two. And what's my answer going to be, Sean?
238.
Cool.
Is it squared or cubed?
This is a area, so it's going to be squared. Nathan, what's your first? You need to have board up here.
I'll just go 1 to 5.
Yeah, rank yourself 5. I'm really confident with that type of problem. I can do the rectangle ones. There may be some on the practice level one that you don't get that are like half a circle, but for the test, you really need to just know this rectangular type. Rate yourself and show me at your chest where you're at. 1, 2, 3, or 4, go. Cool, 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 cool. Hands down.
Actually,
Thanks for being honest. Jersey, you're good? Okay. Level 2. This one's a surface area. We did this for number 1 on the warm-up. Read it out loud what it's having me do. Jersey, the figure shows what?
what?
Read the figure for number 2.
The figure shows, the figure shows the dimensions of a package to be shipped.
Keep going. Enter the minimum.
Enter the minimum amount of wrapping paper in square inches needed to cover the package.
Cool. We're going to box the word wrapping paper. I'm thinking in my head surface area because we are painting or wrapping this thing around the edge. For surface area, we don't have a really great equation like volume. We kind of just have to take it step by step and start solving by area. Let's do the top first. So that's the largest one. How do I find the area of the top, Evelyn? Okay, what is 15 times 6? Give me.
90.
Cool. After I get 90 one time, whenever we're doing a box with surface area, what do I know about that number? How many times does it appear on the box?
Or 2 times.
It appears twice. Multiply 90 by 2 and box that number for later. 90 times 2 is 180. Save it for the next one. Okay, next side that I'm missing. Let's do the side length over here.
Wouldn't it be 3 and 6?
Yeah, this side is the 6 over here and the 3 up there. So let's do a side length that is 3 times 6. What is 3 times 6, Ashton?
18.
How many times does it appear?
Twice.
Multiply it by 2. Save 36 for later, box it. And one final side, what am I missing from here, Jenica? I did the top, I did the side.
Front and back.
Cool, let's get front and back down there. Dublin, what are the side lengths of the front and back?
3 and 15.
You got it. Aiden, get to work. 3 times 15 is what, Frankie? 45. And what do I do with that number, I believe? We have.
And then you add all the answers together.
Yeah, you just painted every single side separately, but we want the total surface area. So we're going to add them up. 3 times 15 is 45. We multiplied by 2. That became 90. 180 plus 36 plus 90 is... Sean, what final answer? 306 inches
Squared.
squared. If you got something different, just raise your hand. Seems about right. Cool. Rate yourself 1 through 5 on that one. There may be a triangular one in level 2 where you have to sort out like a triangle prism, but for now we're going to focus on this. I don't like surface area very much. It takes a long time, so I'm going to say 4. Just because I find myself making blunders and going too fast.
What is this?
Jersey, you good?
What?
Okay. Thanks. Track the board, and this one does look weird. Dublin, can you read what the heck it's asking us to do? Because we haven't seen a problem like this in notes, but you do have the skills to solve it.
The figure shows a set of cubes with one of each sides combined to make a prism and to the volume in inches of the
What the heck is going on? I don't have any numbers. They just give me random cubes. What would I do to find the side lengths of all 3 sides, the base width and height? We have 2 ideas. I want you to chat. I see a few people counting them, which is a great strategy. But you do know an equation you can use. Talk to your partner. What side length could I fill in for each of these? Go. Yeah.
Basically, the bottom of the bottom of one side of the cube by the one other side of the cube, and then multiply the height.
Yeah, it's 3 by 4. Okay, so we have a good idea of how to kind of count them up.
What number part are we?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will spin it up later. Ashton, what is the side length that I can label these as so I can use this equation?
4.
Good. Dublin, pause real quick.
And then it's
What's this one?
5.
And what's this one?
3.
Good. Because you have this labeled now, I can use the equation area of the base times the height. We also learned that if you have a cube, there's a shortcut that I can use. Anybody remember the shortcut when you're doing the volume? Summer? Yeah, we're just going to take 4, 5, and 3. Multiply those and get your answer. What was the answer, Summer? Did you get that? Yeah. 60 inches cubed. You could have found the area of this guy. It would be 5 times 3. 15 is that area. Then you just take the height, which is 4. Is 15 times 4 still 60? Yeah. Rate yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You will have a few different volume ones on level 3, but most of the volume on the test looks exactly like that. No.